Alright guys, in the shop today because last night it rained about 4 inches and we can't do much as far as grading or anything like that. So I'm working on hay equipment. This baler here, you know, it was down at Martinsville Speedway and did some baling for me down there, and I just greased it. Getting ready to oil the chains, and I'm going to put it back in the shed down yonder. I'm getting ready to pull out the round baler and my new square baler. I'm going to clean them off and grease them, put them away for the season. And this video I'm going to show y'all how I clean my balers off. Typically I clean them off, I blow them off after every use, but the last time that I used the round baler and the square baler, I was in such a hurry I did not get to do it. But I'm going to do it today. Like I said, I blow them off, but I don't blow them off with a leaf blower. I got a little different setup that I think works better than a leaf blower. Not everybody's going to be able to do this or have one of these, and they're pretty expensive, but yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. But for right now, I'm getting ready to hook the PTO up on this baler, and I'm going to run it, oil the chains on it, and put it in the shed, and then I'm going to go get the round baler and start getting it ready to be cleaned up. I used to pressure wash my equipment at the end of the season, and I have quit doing that because I do not want to blow water into the bearings and then let it set all season. What I normally try to do now, like I did this season, is when I get the machine out, it's going to have dust all over it anyway from storage in these open sheds. I get them out and I pressure wash them right before I'm going to use them. That way the bearings get good and hot, get all the moisture out of the bearings. So, but this is what I do. This is what I do. That don't sound good. This is what I do before I put them away. So, all right, hope you enjoy. All right, I got him tucked back away in his hole here in the shed, beside the Stoltz Food spreader. The Tedder's sitting in front of it, and then the Teagle straw blower, it's down there. There's a Godwin pump here. Ditch Witch vacuum machine on this side. A lot of people ask me why we have these vacuum machines, and they are used when we're doing directional boring. We do some directional boring, you know, underground for pipes, conduits, for various reasons, phone conduits, or, you know, water lines. We do we do a little bit of everything. So basically I have to have a vacuum machine to do directional boring because you make liquid mud and you have to pump it or suck it up to get rid of it while you're drilling. Anyway, that's what they're here for. We got this one, and then we got a truck mounted one over there. But anyway, this is where this baler lives at for now. We're working on a different place to put it so we have more room in this shed. We're going to put it inside of a barn that we're fixing. But right now it's kind of falling down, and we're trying to get it stabilized before we put it inside of it. But anyway, we'll get this unhooked and get the round baler out, and we'll start cleaning it up. All right, so to get my baler out, both balers are back here in the back of this shed. This seed drill ended up in front of it. We had to do a little seed drilling job, and well, that went over real big because I seeded about 7.4 acres. I cleaned all the roots, rocks, stuff off of it. A guy hired me to do it. I cleaned it up real nice, got it looking great. Seeded it and cultipacked it, and that very night it come 5 inches of rain, and it totally destroyed everything I'd done. I mean, just flat washed it away. It was bare dirt. It was cleared land. Somebody else had done the clearing. I was just hired to come in there and seed it. It was on the side of a slope, and it just flat destroyed it. And I hadn't went back and tried to fix it back yet. I'm probably gonna wait till spring. So yeah, that's where that's at. He is gonna pay me for what I did, fortunately. I mean, it ain't my fault. I did what I was supposed to do, and I did it when he wanted me to do it. So, but anyway, that's just the way it goes. Farming. All right, let's get this baler out of here. Oh yeah, I got a little surprise for you. You may have already seen it if you were paying really close attention there a second ago. But ta-da! T5's back. Got the grapple on it. Got the box blade hooked to it. If you notice out there, I've been scraping on the driveway, on the parking lot, I guess I should say, because we got about 4 to 5 inches of rain last night. And this was a different rain besides the one that I was just talking about a minute ago, where I was seeding and that all got washed away. I'm sure I'd hate to even know what that place looks like now after last night, because we got another 4 to 5 inches of rain last night. And they're calling for more rain later on this week, or maybe next week. I can't remember, but it's about getting ridiculous, really. I mean, it doesn't just rain a ½ inch or an inch. Every time it rained here lately, it's 5 inches. So we can't keep nothing here now. Everything washes away. The gravel, all the driveways wash away. The parking lot washes away. Just everything. So I don't know. Anyway, at least we're getting some rain now. It got really dry in the middle of the summer, then it got wet, and then it got dry again at early fall, and now all kinds of rain. Anyway, the tractor, it's doing fine, and I'll make a video on it later. We'll do some stuff with it. I got some bush hogging and stuff to do with it, so we'll make some videos on it later on, and It sounds fine, it's running fine. I made some changes with the weight. I done away with some weight, but I'm adding different weight. I'll talk about that in another video so you know what I'm talking about. All right, back to the project at hand, and that was to get the round baler out and clean it off and get it ready for winter storage. What I normally like to do is put the disc bind in the back of the shed and swing the tongue over and put this round baler up in between the tongue and the header of the disc bind, and then the square baler beside of it, and then all the tractors packed in front of it. So that's what I'm working on. That's my goal, but I got to get this equipment greased and ready for storage. So back to work.